Good evening, YouTube. I'm in Kmart in Beavercreek, Kettering, Ohio, right at the Indian Ripple Road store, right across from the green. I did a video on this store the weekend of Easter, and I thought I would do a follow-up video here tonight. It's December 17th, around 7:30, 8 days before Christmas. And there appears to be a little bit of business here, but overall I wouldn't say it's very much. Just looking at the parking lot, I'll say probably 30 to 40 cars, which for a Thursday evening at this time is pretty dead. Because I guarantee you, you go over to Walmart or Myers, you're going to see at least 200 to 400 cars that's in either parking lot. One of my subscribers who I sub to, and vice versa, Mike Apocalypse Doomer, he did a little video on one of his local Kmarts. I said I would get a follow-up video to this right here. So I did this video earlier this year, the weekend of Easter, so I'm just updating to see what the store is looking like now. So the clothing section, women's clothing, only about 2 women over there, apply 50% off. Kmart recently did bring back their actual layaways. You got 4 people in Little Caesars right there. Not many customers, obviously. So that's not a very profitable business venture. 7:30 on a Thursday, and hardly anybody's out having dinner there. They're at other places though. One lady and her child right there. So you can see just empty aisles after empty aisles on in. You got 3 ladies there by the fitting room. So Kmart really, it's hard to even know that they're even still around anymore unless you live right by one, because they really are not. Got about 3 or 4 or 5 people here, so it's hard to even know they're around because they really don't even get their product out there anymore. Years ago they used to have good wool jackets, but they've raised the price $39 to $59, so I guess that'd be like price-wise, that'd be around $54 for that one. Let's see what the price is here. I actually used to like their flannel jackets that Kmart had years ago, but $34.99 right there. So there's no doubt that they're way overpriced. Here, and you cannot compete when you're a dying business and you have very little customers. Just what I've seen on the store so far, I would say around 15 customers total, which for a Thursday evening is pretty dead. The store does look like it's fairly well stocked. I'll also post a link to, I'll send out the video that Mike Apocalypse Doomer did on his video he did. And his store looked pretty well stocked. This one looks pretty well stocked too, but that, I don't know what that's more a indication of just not enough sales or what, but yeah, this is the only thing I ever have liked at Kmart the last several years. Their flannel jackets, these flannel jackets that have the wool. That would be the only thing I would ever buy. I'm not buying one right now because I already have one, but these flannels, as far as, so there's a little Kmart plug for anybody that wants a good flannel jacket. They help keep you warm in the winter time, but so I think, you know, Kmart's brought back stuff like Blue Light Special recently and layaway. But the problem is nobody knows they're even out there. And they really do not know how to get their product out there advertised to even let people know we're even still here. Now Walmart's, you know, started layaway too, so I really don't know what good it's gonna do. But you could tell that there really has not been a lot of buyers, because this is new arrivals, but the shelves are pretty full, so that means slow sales. And this store is supposed to be the #2 ranked store in the area for sales. You know, believe that or not, take that for what it's worth. Because I honestly don't know how that would be the case. So, you know, I told Mike Apocalypse Doomer that I would start doing some follow-up videos on what few remaining Kmart's here, that I'll update them regularly over the next few months, and as needed. And it seems like a lot of their store closures are, I follow some store closure stuff online, and they haven't really announced many closures the last few months, and I think they're waiting till after the first of the year and the holidays to just completely drop the hammer on what few remaining stores they got left. Overall, I'm going to say anywhere from 30 to one person in layaway. I'm going to say 30 to 40 customers, maybe 45 in their store, which on a Thursday evening of a week before Christmas, there should be a lot more people buying stuff in here than this. So we're ultimately going to see what's going to happen. Long term with this. I'm pretty sure you go over to Myers or Walmart, as I said, they probably got 200 to 400 people, and maybe 45 here at the most. And this is supposed to be, you know, peak shopping hours. And there's another empty aisle. So you honestly have no faith that they're gonna, you know, be around long term. I mean, I'd like to know how this store is #2 overall in sales. There's only 4 stores within the Dayton area. This one, Indian Ripple, Kettering, Beavercreek store, which is the one I'm in right now. Englewood, which I think is going to close soon. And then they got the one in Springboro, the one on Woodman Drive, and that's it. And if this is #2 for sales, then you suck, Kmart, and don't have a prayer to even survive. So Kmart, you won't be home for Christmas next year, because within the next 2 years, Kmart and Sears in general will not be home for Christmas. It's the electronics section. There's no way they can actually maintain this. Here's their Christmas tree prices. Fake trees, of course. I haven't put up a tree for a while. I'd rather get a real tree if I do. $179 for a Christmas tree, please. You can probably get a fresh cut tree for probably 30 or 40 or 50 bucks instead of these fake trees. But there won't be a Merry Christmas for many Kmarts in general next year, because I get a feeling after the first of the year, they're gonna drop the hammer. This store, I think, will barely survive for the time being, but it ain't gonna last for long. And I can't imagine the pharmacist there has very much to do, you know, on this store. Who in the hell is getting their who the hell would get their prescriptions filled at this dead store? Nobody buying any personal beauty items. Nobody. So apparently nobody getting their loved ones any shampoo, shave cream, razors, things like that. Health food section of the store is completely dead. One person over here. I think you're about the only one over here. I honestly don't know how they're even keeping this open. There's probably 40 or 45 people. There should be 200 to 400 people in a retail store if it was able to survive. It's just amazing there's any Kmart's even still around looking like this.
Yeah, they've closed a lot of them.
Yeah, there's probably maybe 40 to 50 people in here, and that's way, way below what a store needs to survive to be able to stay open.
That's true.
I don't know how they're keeping these stores open. Because if you go over to Walmart, either Walmart or Myers, you'll find 200 to 400 people in there right now.
Yeah, easily.
And here, not even 50. Food aisles, nobody. Look at the number of people in the checkout line that I gotta end this one. Looks like number of people in line, 410. Looks like around 17, 18 people in line, about 15 to 20. Look at this sign right here. Blue Light Special is seriously back. No, it's not. It's dead. Yep, there's barely any people in this store, and they'll be out of business within just a matter of time. So you've seen maybe 40 to 50 people, no more than 60 at the very, very most. But I'll say anywhere between 40 to 60 people, which is far below what you need to survive in retail. Like I was telling that lady with that young girl with her, you're gonna see 200 to 400 people inside Myers or Walmart if I went there right now. You don't hardly see anybody coming out of the store. But anyway, YouTube, that's it for this one. So Kmart, you won't be home for Christmas soon. It'll be au revoir. There won't be a Merry Christmas. Bye. That's it for this one, YouTube.